to my channel. Today I'm here with another of my Savvy Side Hustle series. I did a video last year on the site Opinion Outpost and I got a lot of questions about it, so I just thought that I would just go ahead and do this video for you guys. And in this video I'm going to give you guys some hacks for Opinion Outpost, so that if you are interested in making money with Opinion Outpost, and if you're interested in making more money with Opinion Outpost, these hacks will definitely help you, okay? By any means necessary are you gonna get rich from doing surveys on this site, but you can make hundreds of dollars a month in your spare time by using this site. I've done it for years, and I've had a lot of people comment under my video that it can't be done and this, that, and the other. First of all, I'm not gonna come to you guys with anything that can't be done. Like, it's just totally up to you. First things first, Opinion Outpost only allows you to do 5 surveys in a 12-hour period, okay? So when you break that down, you can only do 10 surveys in a 24-hour period. Knowing that information, you have to be very smart with how you go ahead and do your surveys, okay? So one thing that people may not know is that you don't have to wait to be sent surveys to your email to take a survey. You can go into Opinion Outpost anytime and click the take a survey button and take a survey that way. You don't have to sit around and be passive and wait on them to send you surveys, okay? So when you click the take a survey button, you don't have to take the survey that you get when you click the button, okay? If you click the take a survey button and a 5-point survey comes up, you go ahead and go into that survey and then you click off of that survey, okay? And then you go back in and click the take a survey button again. All right, basically what you want to try to do is you want to try to get surveys that are at least 15 points or more. So, you know, and surveys can range from 15 points to 55 points, okay? So, you know, I mean, of course the 55-point ones are rare, but 15-point ones are not really rare. So what you want to try to do is you want to try to at least get a 15-point survey. Let's just say you click the take a survey button and it keeps giving you 5-point surveys. Click out of it, go back to the take a survey button. Take a survey, click it, it gives you a 10-point survey. Click out of it, go back to the take a survey button. Now keep in mind, when you are clicking out of those surveys will still be available to you, okay? Some of them close out within a few minutes, 30 minutes, but some can stay available to you for days, okay? So what I do is I click the take a survey button until I at least get a 15-point survey. Let's just say I do 5 15-point surveys. So let's just say I started doing surveys at 7:05 a.m. before work, and then I finished up around 8:30. I won't be able to take surveys again till later on that night, around 8:30, which is perfect for me because my day is pretty much ending and, you know, I can go ahead and do more surveys, okay? So let's just say I did 5 15-point surveys. If you do 5 15-point surveys, that's 75 points, so that's $7.50. Once you go back in, and like I said, you can go back in throughout the day, you can go back in right away. Once you go back into those surveys that you clicked off, you're gonna easily have your 100 points, which is $10. So that's why in my first video, when I said I make $10 a day, it's not a lie. That's how I make $10 a day, period. Like, it's easy. So you got your 75 points from your 15-point surveys. You go back into the 5-point surveys that you clicked off, the 10-point surveys that you clicked off, and you basically made your $10. And then you go ahead and cash out and you keep it moving. So that's how you do it. You don't accept surveys that are less than 15 points. You go into them, you click off of them, you do 15-point surveys, at least 5 15-point surveys, and then you go back into the other surveys, do those, there you have your money, okay? So if you want to do that once a day, you can. If you want to do that twice a day, you can. You can do it twice a day, once a day, however you want to do it. All right, so it sounds like a lot, but it's really not a lot. If you're expecting to make full-time income off Opinion Outpost money, that's not going to happen, but you can make enough money to where you can pay your electricity bill and your phone bill. You can make enough money if you have a small car note where you can pay your car note. You can make enough money for leisurely things for the household. As far as qualifying for surveys is concerned, this is all demographic based, okay? As I stated in my first video, I'm married, I'm a mother, I have teenage children. So I get a lot of surveys that have to do with gaming, snacks for teenagers, snacks for kids, stuff like that. So if you're basically just a regular person, you know, and you really don't, you know, you're in college or, you know, whatever the case may be, you may not get a lot of surveys. Not gonna qualify for every survey. And there are times where you do surveys and you don't get your points, you know, but in those cases, just email Opinion Outpost, let them know what happened, give them the number of the survey, and they should give you your points back. It does take a couple of weeks you know, but they should give you your points back. If I did a 5-point survey, which like I said, I barely ever do 5-point surveys, but if I do a 5-point survey and I didn't get my points for it, I don't care. Like, it's 50 cents. Like, you can find 50 cents in your cushions of your car, you know, but you know, at the end of the day, it's your time and you spent your time and you basically didn't get paid for your time. So I definitely understand that. Okay, so yeah, this is pretty much all of the tips and the hacks that I have right now for Opinion Outpost. This is not a sponsored video, and the information that I'm giving you guys, I'm sure Opinion Outpost probably doesn't even want people to know, but you know, I don't work for Opinion Outpost and they're not paying me, so I could really care less, you know what I'm saying? All of the information that I just told you guys will be in the description bar. If you're interested in signing up for Opinion Outpost, there'll be a link in the description bar as well. And if you guys have any questions or comments, of course, feel free to leave them below, and I'll try to get back to you guys as soon as possible. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.